Gold, Bitcoin, or DeFi, how can investors hedge against inflation? In a note sent to clients, strategists at Wall Street banking giant JP Morgan had suggested that a 1% portfolio allocation to Bitcoin could serve a hedge against fluctuations in traditional asset classes. That's JP Morgan. Yep. That's Jamie Dimon saying 1% in Bitcoin. The decentralized finance, DeFi, sector is a viable alternative by using stable coins, cryptocurrencies with a price of a control mechanism and decentralized applications. Investors could outpace inflation while resisting the risk of a spot position. To do this, they simply have to find a way to earn interest on the stable coins that would be above annual inflation rates. Bitcoin is more attractive as a store of value than other assets such as commodities, as growing demand can only be met by rising prices and not traditional production. And then this is the last one. Gold has underperformed this year, dropping 8.6% against the dollar, while the CPI in the U.S. moved up 6.2%. Inflation. Gold failed investors who bet on it, while BTC, Bitcoin, is up 92.3% year-to-date, rewarding those who believe in it as a hedge. Thoughts?
You hear the narrative?
Yeah.
You hear the narrative?
Yeah.
It's gold failed you this week, so go with the Bitcoin so we can track everything that you buy. All right. There's $12 trillion worth of gold in the whole world. Okay. So if everybody with financial, let's say there's 250 trillion of financial assets in the world, okay. If 1% of those tried to go into gold, forget about it. It does not exist.
That's the market cap of gold you're saying is 12 trillion. Versus
Bitcoin is
Bitcoin is 1 trillion.
Bitcoin is about $1 trillion.
So it's 12x Bitcoin.
Yeah.
Gold.
But look, my point is that if they said put 1% of your portfolio into gold for worldwide, you better have guns, because it doesn't exist. Like, the annual supply is about 3,000 tons and shrinking. Okay, there's no way. Like, who's going to give you the gold? The government, central bank of Russia. Forget about it. Like, all the elite families of the world,
we'll start mining in Antarctica, and deep sea mining will begin and all that.
No way. I mean, it's too expensive. You better have 5,000 an ounce to get the stuff off the bottom of the ocean. Like, you can forget about it. It's not possible. Like, I'm in the business. I'm telling you that, like, the low value gold to go after is not there. Okay, and so you read these pieces, and what's the narrative? The narrative is, oh, you're now worried about inflation? Buy crypto. That'll protect you. You did 9 times, because Bitcoin's up 90%. Inflation, they say, is 6. It's really 10. Okay, so you did 9 times better than inflation this year. Just buy some Bitcoin, and bada boom, you're good.
Let me ask you, EB, do you ever have dialogue or debates with staunch crypto or Bitcoin people, like a Pump versus an EB? If you guys were debating right now and you're like, "Oh, this is what it is," he's like, "No, you don't understand Bitcoin."
Yeah, I mean, I don't think.
And you guys clash. What does that conversation sound
would
like?
have been great to have a conversation with Kurt from last week.
I don't think it's.
Right.
I don't think it's like better. I just don't think it accomplishes the purpose that the narrative tells you that it accomplishes.
So
right?
do you not own crypto out of spite?
Zero.
No. I mean, it's not spiteful. I mean, I'm just like, look, you only need one trick in your bag, right? I mean, like, I know how to create wealth on the royalty business model. Like, I know how to do that, and it's available to everyone. It's not like I created wealth and then took the company public at peak valuation. I used the public company to buy the royalties. So you could have bought the stock for 80 cents a share US when we started. It's like up 9x right now, okay? And it's had a terrible year. And we used that to acquire all the royalties. We went to the guy that owned the royalty. We said, we'll give you $1 million of stock and $1 million of cash to buy the royalty. Now we have 2, now we have 4, now we have 25, now we have 50, now we have 70, okay? So we have like hundreds of thousands of ounces of gold in the ground spread all over the world that someone else is going to dig up. And the actual investor could have been with us the whole way. I bought the stock in the market. Like, as a director, you can see that. So I know how to make money in this zone. And so my thing with crypto is, it's like, I don't really need to go and have a thumb drive with 20 Bitcoin on it just to be in it. There's
a lot of people that would disagree with you on that, because to me, for example, like the whole storage thing, I think that's a lot. That's going to be a big argument that they're going to have. Pump's going to have on his side. The argument of direct fight of crypto versus gold, I think crypto is going to win. I don't think gold is a direct fight against. I think gold is a fight against fiat. I think gold is a fight against that. If you ever fight directly with Bitcoin, you're going to get your tail handed to you because their argument is a better argument. And I'm not a crypto guy or a gold guy. I'm simply a business guy is what I am. I'm talking from a very logical, reasonable side myself. So if you enjoyed this little short segment from the podcast that we did, here's another short segment to watch. Or if you want to see the entire podcast, click over here. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.